The sparring between the NSW government and the transport union has escalated again, with more threats of taking the fight to the Fair Work Commission. Minister for Employment Relations Damien Tudehope said if the Rail Transport and Bus Union, RTBU, does not put the current deal to its members by 5 p.m. tomorrow, it will be torn up. The RTBU has been running a series of strikes in recent weeks or months over what they say are safety issues for the new intercity fleet of trains. Read more. New 50C coin has a secret message only codebreakers can crack this afternoon. Tudehope warned them to think very carefully about any further industrial action. Alongside Tudehope, Transport Minister David Elliott accused the NSW Labour Party and the union of having an unholy alliance. He also said the government had found a smoking gun that proved Labour's Daniel Mukai had been meeting with the RTBU despite previously denying this. The murky, dirty, unadulterated exchange of money between these two organizations shows to me there is no good faith, Elliott said. The accusations and ultimatum came after Union Secretary Alex Claussens accused the state government of telling senior bureaucrats to stop negotiations, and said the union would not be advising its members to vote in favor of the current government deal. Read more. Aussie property prices see biggest drop in value in almost 40 years this morning. We were faced with the CEOs of Sydney Trains and NSW Trains who told us they had been instructed by the departmental secretary that they were no longer negotiating, they were terminating the negotiation, Claussens said. He also accused the government of butchering the new intercity fleet deed, which had been sent to the union last week, and included a commitment from the government to commence work on safety modifications to the new foreign-made trains. The deed, sent to the union this morning, doesn't look anything like the one we'd agreed to last week. It's been butchered, Claussens said. Earlier this morning the NSW Premier accused the union of playing politics with the rolling industrial action and described yesterday's strikes as an absolute disgrace. We had kids who can't get to school, parents who can't get to work, we have had small businesses who have suffered significantly through this period of time, he told Today. As I said yesterday, we are drawing a line in the sand, Parate said. The offer is going to the union for them to take to their members to vote on it, and in the meantime, if there is any industrial action on our network, we will go to the Fair Work Commission to seek to terminate the current agreement. Claussens said yesterday there would be no major disruptions to the NSW network for the next 2 weeks. Parate said the government had agreed to close to $1 billion of safety modifications for the trains in question, but industrial action had continued. So, I've made it very clear yesterday, if that strike action continues, we will not be making any modifications to the intercity fleet, and we will be applying to the Fair Work Commission for the current agreement to be terminated, he said. Parate said the union had responded to concessions by bringing up further disputes. Every step of the way, they have raised other issues, including not running the fleet, taking the trains off the tracks for scratches on windows, or Coke cans tipping over on the trains, he said. I think everybody across NSW can see what the union is doing here. If the Fair Work Commission agrees to tear up the current agreement between the RBTU and the government, an independent arbiter will be brought in to resolve matters.